It was a Friday night in October 2021, my first year of college in Ohio. I was still trying to figure out if I belonged here. My friend Jake told me, "Dude, you have to have fun and meet new people." I wasn't a big fan of parties, but I didn't want to seem boring, so I decided to go. When we arrived at the frat house, I felt the heavy beat of the music. The sound made the windows shake a little. Outside, I saw people laughing, drinking, and smoking. The front yard was covered with beer cans and cigarette butts. It was messy, but it felt real. Inside the house, everything was a bit wild. There were bright, flickering lights, and the smell of beer filled the air. I noticed groups of students talking and laughing. Then I saw a group of guys standing near the door, their eyes fixed on us. At first, I thought they were just watching like everyone else, but soon I realized they were looking at me, really looking at me. One tall blonde girl with an overconfident smile walked up and handed me a red plastic cup. "Come on, man, take a shot, have some fun," she said in a smooth voice. I hesitated. I wondered, what is in it? But Jake gave me a nudge and said, "Just one, bro, you'll be fine." So I took a sip, and then everything changed. The music slowed down. The voices around me started to sound far away. My body felt heavy, like I was losing control of my limbs. I turned to Jake and mumbled, "I don't feel good." My vision became blurry. Jake just laughed and continued talking with one of the other guys. I tried to stand up, but my legs felt too weak. The room began to spin, and I grabbed onto the wall to stop myself from falling. But even the wall seemed shaky. The faces of the guys watching me were blank, as if they didn't care. I knew something was really wrong. Then everything went dark. I must have dozed off from whatever was in that drink. When I woke up, I was lying on the floor. The music had stopped and the house was almost empty. My head hurt and my mouth was very dry. I did not know how long I had been out. Slowly, I stood up. My hands trembled and I soon realized my phone and my jacket were gone. I looked around and saw the mess. Spilled drinks, plastic cups on the floor, and a couch where someone was asleep. But everyone else was gone, or so I thought. I forced myself to walk to the door, even though every step felt heavier than the last. Then I made a huge mistake. I looked back. Upstairs, in a dark window, I saw them. They were standing there as still as statues, watching me. No smiles, no words, just silent, unblinking eyes, following my every move. I felt sick. I ran away. I changed my number and stopped talking to Jake. I stayed away from that part of campus. I tried to forget that night, to tell myself that nothing bad happened. But even now, when I walk alone at night, I feel those eyes on me. It is like they are still watching long after I left that place.